Molly from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Kajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. I say, I say, I say. Who says I say, I say? Johnny says I say, I say. When everyone says no, Johnny say yes. Special man.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, hello, good morning, and welcome on this Friday, TGIF. It is Mother's Day weekend. Hope everybody has a great weekend planned. And let's see who was first in the chat, and that's Daniel. Hello, good morning, and welcome if you're still here. Hello, and good morning. Glenn, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, and thank you, Daniel, for being first in the chat today. Let's see. Happy Friday. Happy early Mother's Day. Today's quote: good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they are always there. Amen on that one. And also don't forget, early birthday. Tomorrow is Scarlett's birthday. So happy early birthday, Scarlett, if you hear us and you're not in here yet, because I didn't see you in the chat yet. And Danielle says happy Friday. Same to you. And little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. So I was in my Rosanna's chat last night. And people's names were like they used to be. Oh, I wish they would come back like that. That'd be so much better. Yeah, they keep changing. I don't know why, but yeah. After you get used to one way, they're going to change it again, huh? So far, I haven't seen any others but the handles so far in every chat I've been in. And John, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. And Angela, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you, and welcome. Ashley, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you, and welcome. Angie's Oddities, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Angie, you might want to mark your book, but I'll let you know for sure once it's in stone. It looks like the 4th of July week is when we will be at our lake house for the week. We will not do two together like we were planning on. But this month, we are going to be in the last week of the month in Missouri. Let's see. Who else is in here? Michael, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome. Good to see you. How are you doing? Look at it. Jennifer's already dropping links, y'all. Check them out. See if you're following them. Make sure you subscribe to them and hit the thumbs up and notification of all. You know, right now on YouTube, when you go to subscribe to somebody, they don't automatically put it in the all category anymore. It's all personal or don't. TZ, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Carol, hello, good morning, and welcome. Make you an offer that you can't refuse, right? I hear that. Let them have it with no problem. Heather, hello, good morning and welcome. And I went back and watched your video yesterday and left you a comment. Yeah. You off to the doctor. I lost 10 pounds with all the walking this month. I'm going to have to change my name to 60. You should have did that a long time ago, Michael. Change your name, that is. The Stats, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are y'all doing? And how are the Gators in Gatorland? It was 2 in the beginning. I didn't notice that, little Debbie. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hello and good morning. Melinda and Sweet Zane, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to see you. Welcome. We got a good lineup again this morning on the items. Don't forget, you always welcome to email me. And again, I did have somebody who emailed me the number of the item that sold, which even worked even easier for me to find it for you. So if you don't know how to do the link, just send me the item number of the item that number that is assigned to you on your listings, and make sure you do send it to me in my email to CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com, and make sure it's in my inbox before next Friday for the Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It that we do every Friday. I already have my first items up. I have Matt, ABC Matt. Carol sent me some item for her husband. And also, I'm trying to remember who was the third one. That's somebody else. Who was it? I think it was Angie. I can go to the last one. No, it was Glenn. Glenn sent me a couple items too this morning. So yeah, thank y'all very much for sending those in. Also, don't forget you can send in anything that's sold within the last 90 days. That's how I can find it for sure. Also, don't forget Scarlett's birthday is tomorrow. But I haven't seen Terry Bear yet to tell him happy birthday from yesterday. And so if y'all see Scarlett anywhere, tell her happy birthday. Tomorrow is her birthday. Let's see. Also, don't forget this last Friday of the month, we will have our reseller community shop hop. In July, we're going to change it to the third Saturday of each month. And as of right now, I have available for August 15th, 3 spots left for August 15th. And if you're a member of the channel and you would like to be on the rapid fire run, which is the first Tuesday of each month, I do have a 1:45 time slot or a 4:15 time slot. Just email me and let me know, and I'll be glad to add you to those spots. And today is it was my final day of the old antique booth that I was in. My booth is completed and emptied and done, and that's going into my new booth today. I'm making a trip today for that. I just emailed Scarlett. Hopefully she checks. Yeah, right? So with that being said, let's get ready for our program of the day, which is Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It? Remember, there's no right or wrong answers, but I will let you know what they paid for it, and if they made an offer, what was that offer for, and of course, what it sold for. And so with that, let's get ready to get into our program of the day, and I have a message I see in the chat. Let's see. Gatorland is a great tourist attraction, and gators around here are acting out and getting... Oh, really? Okay, well, that's something, huh? All right. Okay, let's get into our special event of the day. Without further ado, here we go.
It's time for everybody's favorite segment where we ask, would you buy it or would you leave it? The game show that asks, when you're out and about sourcing, would you buy it for resale? How much you would pay for it? Or would you leave it? And now the host of Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It, Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller.
That's right. We're going to get started. Let's bring up the first item. These were sent in. The first 3 items, first 2 items are from ABC Matt. This first item is a hobo pie cast iron maker. It is cast iron aluminum square hobo mountain pie iron maker campfire made in the USA. We'll show you the pictures. That's pretty cool. Cast iron and aluminum. Pretty cool. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Let's see if there is a year on this. It's actually 4.5 inches square. Okay, let's see what the chat's saying. Let's see. Taller girls email. It's the taller girls email. Yep. Please be careful if you're betting near water in Florida. Yeah. That's why I said if she checks. Glamorous Closet. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Angie says she would pass. Glenn said he'd pick this up for $2 and sell it for $29.95. Glenma says she would pass. Regina says she'd pick it up for $5 and sell it for $25. Yeah, you're right about that. TZ says she'd pick it up for $3 and sell it for $15. Little Debbie says she'd pick it up for $2 and sell it for $17 as well. Stats said they'd pick it up for $10 and sell it for $50. I had to look in the chat and see what that said. Tap the thumbs up, tap the thumbs up. I like that. That's pretty cool. Let's see if it shows it here. Well, it sure does. You just can't read it in the chat itself on stream. There was a sneeze spell there. I never had 3 in a row before. All right, I'm not seeing any other guests. Matt got this at a garage sale for $2. He did sell it to an offer. Thank y'all so much. He did take an offer. He had it listed for $35, and he did take an offer, and that offer was for $25, and he only paid $2 for it at a garage sale. Had it listed for $35 and sold it for $25. He took that offer. He let him have it with no problem. All right, the next item is also from Matt. This is a vintage Joe Camel cigarettes pool cue stick carrying case. Steve Mazurek, the Miz, M-I-Z. So it's got the case, the pool stick, and it's one of those that looks like it connects together. So would you buy this or would you leave it if you were to buy it? What would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? I have a Coors Light one like this that I used to use. It's just sitting there now. I haven't used it in a long time. I really thought it would be more. Pie makes are awesome. And I've never had one. Yeah. But I'll have to check them out. I've never seen one before until he sent that link. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's so far? And let me show you the pictures. Yes, there is. I'm running my mouth, Debbie. Thank you so much. Here's the other pictures. And it's got his signature on it. But it's actually part of the pool stick. There's your Joe Camels. There is his signature again, the Mids. All right, would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Thank you, little Debbie. Regina says pick it up for 10 and sell it for 60. Stat says pool Q, pick it up for 5 and sell it for 30. Glenn says he'd pick it up for 3 and sell it for $95. Little Debbie says pick it up for 5 and sell it for $27. TZ says she would pass. I would pick it up. I think it's pretty cool. And Angie says she would pick it up for $5 and sell it for $45. That's right. Don't forget this weekend, Glamours and Mike from the January house is going to be on this weekend, this Sunday, on Mark and Mike's 2 Old Guys Vintage and Resale. I thought they had a third one this weekend. 3 people. I may be wrong. It is cool, but nowhere to put it. I would pass. Thank you, the stats, for putting that in the chat. Anyone else? Would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? I'm not seeing any other guests coming in. Matt said he bought this at an estate sale. He did pay $15. And he sold it for an offer that someone had sent him, and he let him have it with no problem. He had it listed for $100, and he let him have it with no problem for $80. Sold it with an offer of $80. Thank y'all so much for dropping those links before I do my round of links. Thank you so much. And that's what I love about y'all in the community. Yes, exactly. Wowzer, wowzer, wowzer. And you still took that offer of $80 with no problem. Let him have it. That's right. Wow, 80 for one. Yep. And, of course, you had the pool stick case, too. That makes a big difference. Because like mine I have that I use, it's a Coors Light one. All right. Next up to show is from Carol from her husband's eBay store. She sent it in for him. And let me get out of that email. And let me get to Carol's email. I gotta find it. Okay. This is the Thomas the Train wooden railroad train logo. Logan. Train Logan. It is made out of wood. A wooden railway train Logan. See, excellent condition. Let's see here. It is actually from 2010 to 2019 is the year it came out. All right, little Debbie. That one I got to look at my phone because she did send that to me. I thought she did. Oh, here it is. All right. Let's see what the chat's saying. Lenore, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Angie says she would pass. Glamour says she'd pick it up for 10 and sell it for 100. Glenn says he'd pick it up for $1 and sell it for 15. The stat says the train, buy it for 5 and sell it for 40. Huh. You know what? We'll see when I open it. Let's see. Nora says she would pick this up for 5 and sell it for 35. I can get to my right monitor. I gotta go back here. Regina, let's see. TZ says she'd pick it up for $1 and sell it for 6. Regina says pick it up for 5 and sell it for 65. Lenore says pick it up for 5 and sell it for 35. Elizabeth, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you and welcome. Starting to get a sinus drip. Sorry about that. Good morning, Elizabeth. And how are you doing today? Jennifer says pick it up for 50 cents and sell it for 10. Oh, that's right. Get on them. Right, Carol? It just started. All right. Carol says that they picked this up in a box from Savers. They picked it up from Savers. There was over 12 items in the box. They paid $12 for the box. And with their senior citizens discount, they paid about $1 for it. And they sold it for $59.99 was what they had it listed for. And took an offer. I don't see it in. Oh, here we go. And took an offer for $50. Took an offer of $50. Sold it for $50. There was one of y'all that was right on the nose. Who was it that said 50? One of y'all said 50. No, 40. 65. Y'all were close. So yeah. Picked it up for $1 and sold it for $50. Took that offer of $50. All right, next we're going to go on over to Glenn's items. Glenn sent in a couple of items for us. And let me get to his first item. Get back to my stored and go to Glenn. And we'll show you his picture. All right, Carol, hope you have a great appointment. All right, this is from Glenn. I can close that now. Let's see here. This is the Mall Madness board games from 1989. There are 4 credit card replacement parts. I didn't know they did that. Okay. Here are the pictures. You're in need of cash, need of more bank space. Tell you need to make 50 once you've gotten the money in the bank. Go back until you can buy something. Okay. That's interesting. There's 4 of them in the lot. They look like they're made out of like a hard plastic. Big Buck Bank, Big Book, Fast Cash, Quick Draw, and Easy Money. Interesting. I didn't even know they had this. Never saw it. That is crazy, right? Let's see. Sorry, I hope you're feeling better. My friends got doctor upon I have COVID as I tested last night. Yeah, she's got to go to the doctor. I wasn't going to say anything, but she did. So I hope everything goes well for you, Carol. Andrew says she'd pick this up for $1 and sell it for $20. Nope, it's from Glenn, Swamp Picker. The next 2 are from Glenn, the Swamp Picker. Yep, it's from Glenn. Exactly. Right? The Stat says pick this up for $1 and sell it for $5. Regina says pick it up for free and sell it for $20. Was thinking the same thing. I did too. Strange. Yep. You right about that one, Jennifer. You just never know what Patrick sends to me. The Stat says 28 bodies and only 17 thumbs up. Angry. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's get those thumbs up higher than that, please. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they might have sold for? They're from the 1989. I never knew you had this. I don't understand the games for it, though. Oh, you know what? I see why now. I missed one. No, that's not it. One, two. Did I miss one somewhere? I gotta see. I think I might have missed one of your listings. No, they're all there. I just didn't open it here. That's why. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's correct. Evidently, this goes with a game. Basically, when you purchase it, you get these with a game. Huh. Am I reading that right? Yeah. So evidently, it's replacement part credit cards. I never knew they had that. Okay. Let's see. You better than. Well, thank you, Stats. I had 3 of them. Wow. Probably went right. Leave it. Leslie says, good morning. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Leslie. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. All right, so evidently, this game can sell up to $199 if complete. But parting it out, he took an offer on the cards. So evidently, this came with the games. He parted them out. He paid $2 at a garage sale, but he parted everything out. If I'm reading this correctly, he parted them out, and this 4 cards sold. And again, only paid $2 for the at a garage sale. This sold for, he had it listed for $19.89, and he did take an offer. And what was it offer for? I don't see an offer. Must have taken an offer because it says $19.89. Okay. Glenn, how much you actually took the offer for? Because I didn't see it in the email. $13.50, y'all. Thank you. So he sold it with an offer still. That's what you can do with porting out games. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nice for that too. Let's see. Next we have from Glenn. Not bad. Yeah, exactly. Right, Jennifer? All right. The next item we have to show from Glenn. This is a vintage Sears Craftsman's Prairie Maxi 25-inch large truck toolbox. Item number 65114. And y'all know, if y'all don't know about Sears, they ain't there no more. And Craftsman was one of their best-selling tools. My dad swore by Craftsman tools. So this must be just from Illinois. Nice snap on it. It's the case only, a toolbox. Nice condition too. Yeah, because usually them things are all dirty and banged up. Nice condition. All right, so would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it, and how much you think it sold for? As I go along and see what the chat is saying. Let's see here. Hello, Bev. Hello, good morning, and welcome. By the way, Bev, I don't know if you heard yet, but I will be in Missouri the week starting the 23rd through the 30th, the last day of the month, last week of the month. If we can meet up, it would be great. Sister sale tonight. There's the link. TZ says she'd pick this up for $5 and sell it for $45. Regina says she'd pick it up for $10 and sell it for $45. Angie says I would pass. Elizabeth said she'd pick it up for $5 and sell it for $25. Stats say pick it up for $5 and sell it for $45. I love picking up Craftsman stuff. Anything with that brand. Bev says I should pick this up for $10 and sell it for $60. Jennifer says she would pass. Anyone else? All right, Glenn said he picked this up at a garage sale for $1. Made an offer and he made an offer and I offered, lost on shipping, still made money, but I don't see a price, Glenn, so you're going to have to tell me when I open it. What was that offer you took? And Glenn had it listed for $65.97. And Glenn, let us know what you paid for it, what you sold it for. $59. Not bad. Still pretty good. Still made some dough. Cool. All right. Let's go to the next item. And I like this next one. It is so cool. Yep. All right. This is the next one. Glenn also sent this one. It's a vintage briefcase, Aztec design, 16 by 12 with keys. Then I'm messaging you. Message up when you head to Missouri. Okay. And it went to California, West Coast on a box. All right, here we go. That is so cool. Look at the handle, how nice. Awesome detail. Oh, it's a different design on both sides. All right, so would you buy this or would you leave it if you were to buy it? What would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? And it has the keys. You don't often see that on an old briefcase. Ellen, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Way up there. All right. Elizabeth says, pick it up for 20 and sell it for 100. And Amy, hello, good morning and welcome. And hope you're feeling better. Hope you're doing well. The set says, pick it up for 10 and sell it for 75. And how are you doing today, Ellen? Great to see you. Bev says, pick it up for 2 and sell it for 60. Amy says, pick this up for 30 and sell it for $125. Leslie says she would pick this up for $10 and sell it for $89. Geez, that says I would pass. Okay, don't forget, Glenn, I didn't have a price on this item in the email as well. Did you take an offer or did you sell it for full asking price? I think you did. Let me see. I think you did. I think it had a price on it. Yeah, you did. Don't worry about it. I see it. Yep, it's there. Nope, he sold it for his full asking price. And thank you so much, Glenn, for sending these items in. Don't work too hard, Glenn. Please check your email. Amy? Full price. I see it. Thank you, Glenn. I had to look at it again before I moved the page. It is. I like the design on it. I would definitely pick this up. All right, so Glenn said he picked this up at a garage sale. Now listen for this. At a garage sale for $3. That is an awesome find. And he sold it for full asking price. And that price was for $42.95. Awesome. Awesome, Glenn. And again, thank y'all for sending those items in. I really love seeing what y'all selling and what are y'all getting them for. And that's what we like about doing this on Fridays for that reason. All right, now we're going to move on over to some other items. These are some collective items of what I sold this week. This first item is a toy that is a Ford Bronco monster truck play right earth shocker car. It's a 1 1/4 die cast car. It's just a little toy, new and back in the package. It does have the die cast body, large wheels. It's the Bronco. So cool. New in box. Specialty from Walgreens. It was a Walgreens special. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? A great day, Glenn. Jennifer says pass. Now she says cool. Amy says pick it up for $4 and sell it for $25. I'm waiting for the rest to come in this stream. Leslie says she'd pick it up for $3 and sell it for $22. Elizabeth says pick it up for $2 and sell it for $10. The stat says pick it up for $2 and sell it for $30. TZ says she would pick it up for $5 and sell it for $30. And Terry Bear, hope you had a great birthday. We missed you yesterday. We said happy birthday to you yesterday. Hope you had a great one. Good to see you and welcome. Angie says pick it up for $1 and sell it for $16. Remember, I did say it was from Walgreens. Now, I have to say, you know me, when I try to make a deal with Clarence, and if you ever know you go to Walgreens and you purchase stuff, they give you 9 times out of 10, you will get a little coupon to use. I just had some right here. What did I do with them? Oh, nope, that's not it. Where they went? Oh, they expired, I think. Nope, they're right here. And you know how you usually get them where sometimes it'll be $5 off cash rewards when you spend $20? Or you'll get one that says if you spend $25, you get $7 off. Well, I love using these, and I believe these I have to use before tomorrow. So I will go see what's in the clearance section because that's what I use these for. So don't forget to use your reward card coupons when you check out at Walgreens if you shop there and use them. Because that's what I did when I bought this, and it was on clearance. New times, new beginnings. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? I've been watching your videos. Really nice little videos. And thank you for doing that. I've been keeping up with your videos. So anywho, I used the coupons on this item. Just to let you know, don't let them pass you by. Yes, Bev, and that's why I love doing this, even with Staples. If you get these coupons, use them for that reason. And that's what I do. And that's where this came into play. That's why I have 2 right here and I want to show you. You usually get them at checkout and you do have an expiration date on it. So make sure you use them before the expiration date because if not, you're wasting that. Because you know you're going to spend that kind of money because I know I do. And it depends if you use 20 or it doesn't matter. You're going to get it off in a certain amount anyway. But that's when I go back and shop on the clearance section. So with that in mind, this came from Walgreens. My cost after using a coupon was $1.69 is what my cost was buying it at Walgreens on clearance. And I sold it for $22.60. And I have 3 left. I have 3 available left. Full asking price. So don't forget to use those coupons. Especially when you're reselling and you want to flip it and make some money. That's how I do it. So I want to share that tip with you. And I listed this back in 2024, and I finally sold one of them anyway. All right, the next item up to show. This is the Batman Bloom Volume 9 DC Comic hardcover, first print, H.C. Scott, and it's a hardback with dust cover. With dust cover. It's like a graphic novel, is what they call these books. It is new. Volume number 9. And that's how I do all my books like that if there's a dust cover. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Great tip. And that's why I like sharing that. I wasn't thinking coupons were involved. Yep, I sure do, boo. I use them. Because I try not to lose them all. But every now and then, there might be some that it passes me by that I can't use. I think it was yesterday. Yesterday was Terry Bear's birthday. Yeah. I do too. Yep. I was off by 60 cents. You just never know. You were very close. That's right. Ford Bronco Vintage, all selling really well. Shirts, toys, and auction. There you go. Yep. Angie says she would pass. Jennifer says she would pass. Elizabeth says she'd pay $5 for it and sell it for $40. TZ says pick it up for $5 and sell it for $42.95. The Stack says pick it up for free and sell it for $3. That kind of rhymed. Free for $3. Leslie says pick it up for $2 and sell it for $19. Regina says pick it up for $2 and sell it for $25. I would have left it not knowing anything about comics. Graphic novels are expensive. I don't like buying stuff at pharmacies. Still, they're overpriced. Well, a lot of times that's why I use the clearance section, because they have end cap, usually in the front by the birthday cards and cards, greeting cards, and it's usually at the end of the cap or in the back of the store. When I go, or in the toy section, but when I go, that's the first place I go. And our Walgreens that I go to, usually there's like a big table set up, because it's a big open area. And they put a table there and put it there for sale or at the end cap. So anywho, this one I picked up at $4 at Ollie's. Now, when I picked this up, I used the Ollie's bargain outlet store. I used the little general membership card. And I happen to have a 30% off on your whole total purchase. So that's when I go in and start buying stuff to flip and resell. And my card, my 30% off was for the whole purchase. So that's when I bought this. My cost was $4.99. And I sold it for $12.43. This one was not as a great one than the others, but it sold. Yeah, it sold. All right, this next item, y'all might have saw one in a different color last week because I sold it in a different color this week. And y'all may have saw this before when I showed them on Would You Buy It on the Mullywood Squares. And I've sold some of the other colors, but these are the ones I have left. I have it in green. Last week I sold the blue one. This week I sold the green one. And I also have pink. This is a cell phone and tablet stand, premium spin stand with 360 degrees rotation. This one glows green. You can use it videos, taking pictures, watching TV. It rotates in 360 degrees, non-skid and slip base. It rotates. You can use it for videoing and all kind of great stuff. This was in green. Most of you, it's just a stand, so it fits most of your smartphones and or tablets. These are all new, sealed. And the only thing I have them in now is green or pink, like a fuchsia pink. So would you buy this or would you leave it? And you can also put your phone vertical or horizontal on this stand. And I do have some left. But I did bring them up on the Mullywood Squares before. Yes, seen them before. I don't like buying. Yeah. I'm very picky on what I buy, though. And usually it's right after a certain holiday when they're trying to empty out their inventory. Better than I expected. Amy says pick it up for 3 and sell it for 13. Leslie says pick it up for 2 and sell it for 16. The stats say pick it up for 2 and sell it for 20. TZ says pass. Regina says pick it up for $4 and sell it for 20. And Terry Bear says pass. Anyone else? I picked this up at Retail Arbitrage at Wally World on clearance, my friend, for $2.50. And I bought them all out. I'm getting very low on all of them, too, which is good. Because this one sold for an offer to a watcher for $12.25. Actually, that's the full price. That's what I'm selling them for. And I have 6 of those available already, and I already sold 2 of those. All right, the next item up to show. These are, of course, school pencils. This is Jurassic World Dinosaur number 2 pencil, pack of 12 count, new sealed. Number 2 pencils, pack of 12. I got one of those from Doug. For Doug from Johnny, and it's nice. It kept it. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, they're nice. Thank you, Ellen, for that promotion. You get 12 pencils, number 2 pencils, graphic on each one of them, white erasers, pack of 12, Jurassic World, Innovation Design, 12 pack. Would you buy these or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they sold for. Grocery stores like Kroger's and the family stores always have clearance combined with digital coupons major. Yes, exactly. Ellen says she has one for Doug. Yeah, you got that from me off of Mullywood Squares. Jennifer says pass. Terry Bear says 50 cents. Angie says pass. Terry said pick it up for 50 cents and sell it for $3. Amy says pick it up for $1 and sell it for $8. And Leslie says she would pass. TZ says pick it up for 25 cents and sell it for $2. When you come in the stream, there we go. TZ says pick it up for 25 cents and sell it for $2. Regina says pick it up for 25 cents and sell it for $13. I picked this up at Retail Arbitrage again at Wally World on clearance for 49 cents. For 49 cents. And I sold them for full asking price, $12.57. And I have 4 packs left of that whole. I bought them in every design they had. And this is the only one I got left of all those that I bought. Yeah. All right. This next item up to show. These are vintage Hanes men's brief, 42-inch waist. They're from 2006, pack of 8. Now, they're a pack of 7 where you get 1 free, so there was a pack of 8. You get 1 free. Brand new, still sealed, briefs, 42 waist. So would you buy these or would you leave it if you were to buy it? Would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they sold for. The stats say pick it up for 5 and sell it for 15. Amy says pick it up for 4 and sell it for 18. Regina says pick it up for 5 and sell them for 65. And that was my last pack of those, thank God. Leslie says pick them up for $2 and sell them for $34. Terry Bear says pick these up for $5 and sell them for $15. And T-Z says I would pass. Underwear's a lot of money. And of course on this one I did take an offer. Well, good morning, Laura. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Welcome. How's the baby? Probably getting big. Good to see you. Welcome. Auntie Bev says pick it up for $1 and sell them for $16. If you see vintage underpanties, never pass them up. Exactly. Especially if you get them for a good price, too. 1 year already? No, I can't believe that. It doesn't seem like a year already. Wow. Well, they grow fast. Well, this one I picked up on an online YouTube auction, and I bought several packs, from Ella for $5. Yeah, you're right about that, Angie. I do better with the vintage ones more than this one. But I did pick these up from Ella for $5. I bought a whole bunch of them. This was the last of those that I bought. And I did take an offer because it was my last one. I had them listed for, and oh, never mind. And I sold them for $32.25. I thought I took a, yeah, out of stock. I had 2 left. Nope, I'm out of stock now. I sold them all. Done. Finish. But I did not buy just those 2. I bought others that were different sizes. I think she did it as a bundle, or I might have bought them just all, because that's when I bought those vacuum cleaner bags. But yeah, $32.25. No, the elastics, you can tell when you don't have to open the packs, but you can tell if you were to try to pull them and if they don't have that cracking sound, they're good. That's one of the things I do look for. But in this case, I couldn't because I wasn't in person to see them when I bought them. But that's one of the things I do look for when I get old vintage underwear, is I pull the elastic to see if you hear it cracking. If it starts to crack, don't get them. Even if they're sealed in the pack, you can hear it. You can feel it when you pull it. That's what I do. And that's why I listed them, because they were okay. Now, this next item. This is a vintage 1960s Siamese black cat matted enamel rhinestone eyes gold tone bow brooch. It had that matted finish, but it's a brooch. Yeah. And of course, it did stick out past the closure. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Cute. Terry Bear says pick it up for $5 and sell it for $33. It is cute. It was really cute. Yeah. Angie says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $40. Jennifer says she would pick it up for $2 and sell it for $20. Auntie Bev says pick it up for $2 and sell it for $50. Amy says pick it up for $8 and sell it for $35. Regina says pick it up for $2 and sell it for $35. And Leslie says pick it up for $5 and sell it for $35. So y'all are around the same ballpark when y'all guessing about $35. I see that. The stats say pick it up for $5 and sell it for $25. I can tell you right now, one of y'all have it like right on the nose of what it sold for. Because I did take an offer. Auntie Mama, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Lord Jesus, Auntie, the hubby was in a rare mood again this morning. It was so funny. I was listening and working this morning. He was a trip. Uncle Daddy, he was a trip. I love it when I hear him in the background. And TZ says she would pass. Good morning, Auntie Mama. Welcome on in. All right, this one I picked up at it was a jewelry lot at an estate sale. It was in a jewelry lot at an estate sale, and I paid 48 cents a piece for everything in that lot. My cost, 48 cents. And this one sold to an offer to a watcher who sent me an offer and I accepted it. I'll let him have it with no problem. And it was I had it listed for $31.65. And they sent me an offer for $25 and I'll let him have it with no problem. You take it. And this one I listed in 2024 of December. And it was at an estate sale for 48 cents. Yep. And that'll complete the round of Would You Buy It? Oh, wait, I got one more. I got another one. I just realized. Okay, the last one of the day. I think this one's pretty cool. This is a flashing Batman LED decorated for birthdays, party supply favor, cake topper. Hero, Batman hero. It is a cake topper that when you press it, it lights up. And it does have multiple colors in the press when you press it. And it has a little stand that you put on top of the cake. It flashes different colors. It's a cake topper. Would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they sold for? TZ's Subscriber Friday. Every Friday. Terry Bear says pick it up for $5 and sell it for $25. Amy says pick it up for $1 and sell it for $15. And Angie says I would pass. Regina says pick it up for $1 and sell it for $15. That's why my stuff's slowly selling. I'm overpricing a lot. But also you can make offers. That's why it's good to look at what's sold. It's okay as long as you're not losing money, you'll be good. Well then, our daughter brought us some bag clips for chips, etc. They are cockroaches. I just found one in the coffee container. Doug is hiding. Oh no! That's wrong. Doug, that's not right. TZ says pick it up for $3 and sell it for $12. The stats say pick it up for $1. And that's like cruel. And sell it for $5. That is just downright wrong. That's not like something I would do to Robert. If he bought those and sent them and they came in the house, that's something I would do. You are. Yes, he is. Come on, Doug. Yeah, that's not cool. You're welcome, Ella. Well, you know what's good about that, Leslie? Somebody else can come in and pay for it and buy it, and they're going to lose out. Because even if they make an offer and you accept it and they're not paid it yet, it's still available for anybody else to buy. That's what's good about if you accept an offer and they don't pay right away, it is still available for someone else to purchase it for the price. I've had that happen a lot. Where they don't pay right away, or as soon as I accept it and they don't pay immediately, somebody else comes in and buys it for full asking price. So don't be surprised. That's just wrong too. I don't know why they do that. So anywho, I picked this up at Retail Arbitrage with my best friend Clarence for 25 cents. And I bought a whole bunch of different kind. All kind. Yeah. And this is, I got a couple of these left. Now this one I did take it and sell it because I do have one more left for $14.25. I don't want to pay 25 cents. I think I got one left. Yep, I got one left. I got one of those left. And I had a whole bunch of other ones, but they're sold already. But I got one left of those. Jake, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, you can always, that's what I like about it. Even if they don't pay, it's still available for somebody else to purchase. Happy Friday to you as well. Remind me of an old episode of Taxi and Danny. They found a huge cockroach in the wood and leave the garage. Yes, indeed. I haven't seen that in years. And I haven't seen the reruns either. Doug left the building before 5 a.m., but let him know you are. That's right. You let him know, girl. He's just wrong on that. All right, let me go ahead and stop sharing the screen. I may have to make myself into this, remove, add. It happens every time I share a screen. All right. Also, don't forget today at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be making a grand appearance on Josie's Place with Miss Denise this afternoon on Josie's Place's channel. Let me start dropping my links that I need to drop in the chat. If anybody would like to come on up, you're more than welcome to come on up as soon as I get the link in the chat. Let's see. First, we're going to do Jennifer's channel. We're going to copy and paste that. Then I have Jennifer's Etsy link. And thank y'all for dropping the links throughout the show. There's her YouTube channel, because she never drops her own channel. There is her Etsy store. And the last and final one is her Buy Her a Milkshake. She's doing this all on her phone, dropping you links when you come in the chat, or when you speak about a channel, she's dropping it. And there is her Buy Her a Milkshake. And if you have anything going on this weekend and you would like to come on up, you're more than welcome to come on up. And I want to wish every mother who is a mother or a mother figure happy Mother's Day for this weekend. Hope you have great plans too. I'll be calling my stepmother. All right, and there we go. If you would like to come on up, come on up. So yeah, and don't forget tomorrow is Scarlett's birthday. If you see her anywhere in the chats during the weekend, tomorrow is her birthday. Also, Monday, y'all come and support Mark. Mark will be back on the panel for the Monday morning boost this Monday, back in the co-host seat. In your coffee. Now, that's just not right either. That's right. No more wire hangers. Mommy dearest. Wow. Anybody else have anything special going on this weekend? Let us know. And there you go. There's the link for this Sunday for Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale. If anybody else has anything special going on, let us know in the chat. Keep a couple of they are still handy for unlocking car doors. Yeah, you right about that. Miss Denise, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? You had a late night last night? Good morning. And how are you doing? Don't forget today's TZ's Subscriber Friday. Come and join Clothing Blowout Sale Sunday evening at 6:30, 5 p.m., 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central on Regina's channel. And today is TZ's Subscriber Friday. Not sure if Gina's having a sale. Jane's having her sale tomorrow, but there it is in case. As per every day. Yes, very late. Yeah, I had to go to bed. I couldn't stay up anymore. I tried staying in there as long as I could. Two in the shed, they just purpose. I actually have one that I keep in the foyer closet, or coat closet. For that reason, you never know. Yeah. But we don't have, we have the electric, the remote control, and we do have a key. So we have both. But the only thing with ours, we don't have the old pull-up one. We got that slide button. All right, no one's coming up, and it is getting to the point where we're getting our numbers going down. Please make sure to hit the thumbs up before you leave, but also don't forget to hit your comments in per show. Also, if you make a comment, make sure if you reply to somebody, that will count as a comment for the show every day, any channel, any video. But remember, it does have to be about something that we discussed or talked about in the video for that live show. Everyone who makes a good comment will be put into the wheel for the Moon Pie giveaway that's every first Monday of each month. Don't forget to get your comments in. So as I say before I end each and every show, if you would like to come on after the show's over and you have any questions, concerns, or you need help with anything, the link is still pinned at the top or bottom. Depends on where it's at for you. So hope everyone has a fabulous weekend. Hope all those who are mothers or mothers figures have a great and blessed and have a fun weekend. And as I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now, you hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man.